Hey there, Bill again at Bill's Workshop, and in machining this piece of aluminum, I was using my fly cutter on it, and see if you can pick this up, but I was getting some cross hatching on there, but not very much, and it seemed like most of the waves are going in this direction. So it seems like my cuts are heavier on the right side of my mill, because I had it loaded up in my vise like this, and I was using parallels, and I double checked the parallels for their accuracy, and they seem to be fine. And then I had to adjust my head a little bit. My head was off by a little bit, and you could probably see the little gap that's in there between the metal, and I can feel that the head's tilted more that way. And this side, yeah, you can feel, actually feels like it was tilted more that way, because that side sticks out. Yep, that's what it is. I can feel the lip over here, so I had to move the head counterclockwise to the right, or to the left. So anyways, after measuring that, I got that measured onto the table properly, but then I said, you know what? I might as well go ahead and check the column just to be on the safe side. So I put my magnetic holder on here. And granted, it's one of those cheap Chinese ones. I don't think its holding power is all that great. I'm probably going to have to upgrade this to one of those 75 pounds or one of those heavier ones that really grab onto whatever you put it on for metal and turn the mag on. But I'm getting 2.5 thousandths down, almost 3 thousandths, and then when I go up to the very top of the machinist square, I'm getting 2.5 thousandths plus, on the plus side of the dial. So yeah, my column is out of tram. It's not trammed this way, forwards to the back. So right now the forward is of the column is leaning too far in, because it gets closer and it increases when you go up to the top of the square. And when you go down to the bottom of the square, obviously the very bottom where my thumb's at is where it's getting further away from the square. So my column is tilted to the right. So I do have some set screws in there. I took that off of Haas's idea to adjust the head. I'm sorry, to adjust the column. So I got one there. I got one in the very bottom as well, in case I ever needed to adjust the bottom out. And the same is on the other side. It's kind of dark on this side, so I don't know if you can see it very well, but you got one right there and the other one down there. So it looks like I'm going to have to get those big old Allen wrenches out and my torquing bar. I'm actually using my support from my miter saw, and I take this out of this holder down here, and the inside of this is hollow, and I use that to torque up and down my wrenches. So I'm going to have to get started on that and try and get this thing trammed in front to back again. And hopefully it's not going to screw up too much my side to side, because it didn't take me that long to do it, but it was just a pain in the butt, because you got to loosen up all the bolts in the head from underneath. And I really don't want to have to do that again, but I got a funny feeling that once I get this column trammed in, and I really need to tram the column to the head first, and then do the table. It's going to be a pain in the butt to do, but that's what's got to be done. So next time I take a cut on this, I'm hoping to get more hatches. You can see a little bit of hatching up here, but it's not enough. I'm not convinced that that's acceptable to me. Not convinced. So we're going to have to go in and redo this. See, this one here looks a little bit better, but you can tell it's still too much cutting going this way. Oh, that's it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and tram this thing in, and then I'll come back and let you know what I had to do and whether or not I had to adjust the head bolt set again to get the left and right. But right now I'm just more concerned with the front to back. So in another segment I will load that up.